They say that war is loud, but one of the fiercest and most aggressive battles happens in complete silence, on a board of 64 squares. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lucía, and I've been a chess player for several years. Through the game, I've observed that intelligence alone doesn't always determine the final result. Patience, self-awareness, and discipline are the essential things. Chess then has influenced how I think, how I handle mistakes, and how I approach challenges. Sometimes, each move in chess can feel like walking a thin line between brilliance and disaster. One moment you may feel like a genius, and the next one like your own worst enemy. Even a small mistake can drastically change the state of the game, and this paradox illustrates the complexity of chess. Every decision matters, and timing, strategy, and foresight play critical roles. Have you ever felt like your heart racing when you make a big decision? Well, chess is similar, multiplied across 64 squares. Players often have to choose between taking a risk with a valuable piece or playing it safe, and every choice can affect the course of the game. It is not only about memorizing tactics, strategies, or plan attacks, but also observing the board, learning how to concentrate, and understand the possibilities. Then you'll improve your capacity to respond to challenges. Then the board acts as a space to practice focus, patience, and strategic thinking. This is why certain personality traits can strongly influence a player's performance. People who are overly nervous or anxious may struggle with chess because the game requires clear judgment at every moment, or else you can lose. And it is something difficult to maintain when emotions dominate. On the other hand, calm temperaments like can have a clear advantage on the board, and they rarely let emotional outbursts interfere with their decisions. This illustrates how chess not only tests strategy but also the mentality of the player, and how is he able to control himself in success. The game demonstrates an analytical thinking, pattern recognition, and adaptability are as important as theoretical knowledge and tactics. And this can be really valuable things in everyday life because winning often depends on minimizing your own mistakes rather than focusing on on the opponent. All of these are part of the player's mentality because the perfect match doesn't always seem like a linear path, but also a constant progression. In conclusion, a chess player is someone who learns from his mistakes, controls his emotion, and learns to do the best he can with the material he has, even at a significant disadvantage. Chess demonstrates how strategy, patience, and careful thinking shape both the game and players' approach to challenges, from the board to real life. Thank you so much.